What is a leading cause of anxiety? How do you cure it forever? What is the number one most attractive character trait in the human species? And how do you develop more of it? Okay, anxiety. Do you want to get rid of it and create a greater sense of peace in your life? If so, here's a simple step to implement. In our journey to understand and optimize how we fuel our body and mind, it's important to remember we are not these things. You are not your body, you are not your brain, and you are not your thoughts. Yes, you do have and experience all of them, but think about it. If I were my body, who's telling my hand to open and contract? If I'm my thoughts, who's thinking about the thoughts that I have? I bring attention here because awareness is key on this journey. Think about your mind as a high-powered locomotive. The locomotive is the engine that pulls all the cars of the train to its destination. When that huge locomotive with all the cars attached to it, weighing hundreds of thousands of pounds, is going to change direction, do you know what controls that? It's a small switch. Mind-blowing, right? In proportion to the train, a tiny switch on the tracks controls the direction and thus the destination of the locomotive, as well as all the cars attached to it. Here's the key question to ask yourself. What direction, what destination is your mind's energy switch taking you toward? Learn to separate the things that are inside your control from the things that are outside your control. Asked another way, what is the energy your mind creates focused on? What is it feeding? Is your mind's energy feeding the things that are inside your control or the things that are outside your control? As human beings, it's been clinically proven that we are not able to multitask efficiently. While you are able to be aware of multiple things at one time, you're only able to truly focus on one thing at a time. And where your focus goes, your energy flows. So, are you focusing your mind's energy on positive thoughts, on healthy emotions, on actions that come from a place of compassion, from a place of gratitude? These are all things that are inside your control. What I think and do is inside my control. What you think and do is inside your control. Here are some things that are outside your control. Official policy, the weather, the actions of others, predicting the future, natural disasters, how other people act and react. When your mind's energy switch is directed to those things, toward the things that are outside your control, it's a double-edged sword that is razor sharp. On one edge, the energy spent on things outside your control is wasted and does nothing productive toward accomplishing your goals and providing for those you love. It is in our nature to justify our actions, and the things we do have payoffs associated with them. We may cash in a payoff that, while negative, still gives us a dopamine hit. It may be easier to decide that it's my energy to waste, and I can waste it if I want, right? That's a control payoff. You may justify to yourself that spending energy on things outside of your control comes from a good place. It could be because you're concerned about what's going on with world peace, politics, etc. If it matters enough to you, enter the space professionally and make a positive impact. You can also volunteer or make a donation to those who are. If none of these are right for you, make the hard decision to move it outside the circle. It is energy that is being spent in an area that's outside your control. And remember, the double-edged sword, yeah? Well, it cuts both ways. The other razor-sharp edge, the one most don't think about, is this. When energy is spent, it feeds and creates. If it creates a desire for action related to something that is outside your control, a gap emerges. The difference in your level of desire to act and your inability to do so determines the size of the gap. Remember, this is an unhealthy gap. While it may start as a minor concern, as your focus continues to go there, it expands from a concern into a doubt or a worry. If it continues to be fed, it will grow from worry into fear, or worse, living in a state of dread. Remember, this may have started from a place you thought of and felt was good. Our cells eavesdrop on our thoughts, and what we focus on expands. What type of energy are you focusing on? What type of energy are you feeding and expanding your mind with? What future destination is your mind's energy switch headed toward? Is it one that's inside your control or one that's outside your control? The more your energy flows to that which is inside your locus of control, the more of something very attractive you become. Attractive? Huh? Oh yeah. The most attractive character trait in a human being is also the number one thing that separates leaders from followers. Interested? It is confidence. And confidence provides a simple way to find out if your focus is on things inside your control or things that are outside your control. Ask yourself this question: what mindset do you approach things with, and how do you show up? Are you confident and courageous, or anxious and fearful? Intuitively, we know that the confident are the ones who lead. So, how do you grow and have more confidence? It is self-help lore that chanting affirmations, rubbing crystals, sleeping under a pyramid, and walking on coals will make you confident. Listen, I have affirmations that help me, and while there are a number of things that can be done to increase awareness, there is no magic pill to substitute for what must be gained consistently over time. No one is born confident. We're all born naked, ignorant, and afraid. We grow into confidence. Wishing, chanting, hoping, yeah, they all have their place, and they are not the path to confidence. The definition of confidence is a quality or state of being certain. It is the consciousness, the awareness of one's ability to succeed. Notice that Webster's uses the word ability, not talent or potential. I hear the words talent and potential often being used when what is being referenced is ability, and that's not right. Ability is different from talent, and it's different from potential. Ability is talent combined with hard work consistently over time. Talent is something lots of people have. Ability requires doing the work, doing the reps, putting in the blood, sweat, and tears. Ability is rare, as it must be proved and improved daily on the field. Confidence, then, is a feeling, a belief, a state of awareness, a state of faith in one's ability to succeed. Most have it backwards. You don't wait for confidence. You're confident because of the success that you've had, the evidence of that success. That success then creates confidence. Then confidence creates more success. At this point, it becomes vital not to become lazy or complacent. Keep developing it. If your success or progress stagnates, so will your confidence. Then the cycle works in reverse and tears down your confidence. So, how do you gain the confidence to get there? How do you become confident? It's by doing the thing. Ralph Waldo Emerson tells us, the law of nature is, do the thing and you shall have the power. But they who do not the thing shall not have the power. Embrace chaos. Embrace failure. If you're not currently failing at anything, you're not trying to succeed at a high enough level, and you're living below your full potential. Your level of success will be directly related to the type, level, and amount of stress you are willing to go after, embrace, and succeed in the midst of. Confidence multiplies the force with which you are felt. Whatever you want to gain confidence in, go do the thing. Take action. It is deeds, not words. There was a voice in ancient times calling from the wilderness, preparing the way for one greater than he, who said, "Let us not love in word or talk. Let us love in deed and truth." What is he saying to us? Do the thing you want. Stop talking and act. My belief in and prayer for each of you is that you will spend your life force in ways that benefit you, those you love, and the world around you. I appreciate you joining us. Crush it. We're stronger together.